Question number 5. We know 1/3 plus 1/4 is 7/12. So that's the information it gives us for 5. It then asks us to use this result to find each sum. Well, let's look at what we have. So we have the 1/3 plus 1/4 equals 7/12. So in 5a, we have 2 and 1/3 plus 3 plus 3 and 1/4. And it's asking us what does that equal. So though this question might look kind of more confusing, it's actually a little bit easier because it already gives you the answer for part of this question. In the very start it says that 1/3 plus 1/4 equals 7/12. So that being said, 1/3 plus 1/4 is 7/12. So all it is asking you to do is to add the whole numbers. It kind of shows you that you add the whole numbers separately, you add the fractions separately. So 2 plus 3 is 5. We can show our work down there. 2 plus 3 was where we got the 5. So your final answer there, 5 and 7/12. 5b, we have 1 and 1/3 plus 2 and 1/4 equals, well, this time let's add our whole numbers together first. 1 plus 2 is 3. And then our fraction 1/3 plus 1/4 is already given to us, 7/12. Second mark. C. We have 3 wholes and 1/3 plus 4 wholes and 1/4. So adding your whole numbers together, 3 plus 4 is 7. Your fractions 1/3 plus 1/4 is 7/12. So answer there, 7 wholes and 7/12. And last one here for number 5, D, 4 wholes and 1/3 plus 2 wholes and 1/4. So adding your whole numbers, 2 plus 4 is 6 wholes. Your fractions, adding them together, already given to us up there, 7/12. There's your last mark. So if you'd like to, pause that video, take a look through what we went through there. Your total here, number 5, is out of 4. Moving on to number 6. Let's read through number 6 here together. What's it asking us? So Jalen tried out for the soccer team. Well done, Jalen. There are 3 trials. The first trial was 1 and 1/2 of an hour. The second tryout was 1 and 3/4 of an hour. Our last tryout, the third one, was 2 full hours and 1/3 of an hour. How much time did Jalen spend trying out for the team? So a couple different ways we could do this. If you wanted to, and you might have done it this way, you may have added this fraction to this fraction, got an answer, and then added your third fraction. Another way though, and a little bit faster, it only involves more one step, is you can add all 3 of these together at the same time. What do we have to do though? That's a little bit different when we only have 2. Well, this time there's a third fraction to find a common denominator for. So let's start by listing out our multiples. Our multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12. We already see something common. 3, 6, 9, 12. So it looks as though our common denominator here for these three fractions are going to be 12. Common denominator of 12 to help us create our new fractions. So what do we have to do to get from a 2 to a 12? Well, we times it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So times your top by 6. 1 multiplied by 6 is 6. What do we have to do to get from 4 to 12? We multiply by 1, 2, 3. So multiply your top by 3. 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. And last one, what do we do to get from 3 to 12? We multiply it by 1, 2, 3, 4. And multiply your top by 4. 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. So now that all your denominators are the same, you can add all your numerators. It's the same thing as if you were to have only two fractions. So our answer in the bottom here, going to be out of 12, because we just slide our denominator over. Let's add our numerators. 6 plus 9 is 15, plus 4 is 19. So 19 becomes our numerator, 19 out of 12. What have we not done yet? Add our whole numbers. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 1 plus 1, 2, plus 2 is 4. So 4 full hours and 19 twelfths. What do I have to do here before I'm completely done? I have an improper fraction. So to get rid of that improper fraction, we'll do this on the second board over here to give us some room. We've got 4 wholes and 19 over 12. We need to ask ourselves, how many times does 12 go into 19 without going over? Well, it goes in 1 time. What's left over between 12 and 19? We have 7 left over. Our denominator stays as 12. So this improper fraction turned to this mixed number. What do we still have to add? Well, we still have to add our 4 wholes to 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. Fraction stays the same, 7 twelfths. There is your final answer. So, Jalen spent trying out 5 hours and 7 twelfths of an hour. So, let's look at what this is out of in total. Number 1 was out of 4. Number 2 was out of 4. Number 4 was out of 8. Number 5 was out of 4. And number 6 was out of 2. Where you get your 2 marks in number 6 here is 1 for your final answer and a second mark from if you showed your work. So if I go back here and I showed all of this here and here, I kind of show what I did with my fractions, that's where your second mark comes from. You also get that second mark if you did it a different way. That's fine, we still got to the same result. You may have added these 2 fractions first and then added on your third fraction. But either way, we should get to that same result of 5 and 7 over 12. So in the end, your total assignment, knowledge check, number 3 is out of 22 marks. Once again, please send those marks in a private comment under this video so I know what you got on this knowledge check and I can add that to your guys' marks. As well, I know you're all looking forward on Tuesday, tomorrow, for our kind of first official live Zoom meeting. So the time will be posted on Google Classroom later today. And please be sure to log in tomorrow for our first official Zoom together as a class. Have a great day, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow.